Have you ever received the dreaded letter from the CRA or IRS? The one that starts with official jargon and ends with the word audit? If so, you know the immediate knot that forms in your stomach. Your mind races. What did I do wrong? Will I owe money? Can I even handle this? For many, that initial panic quickly gives way to a practical question. How do I navigate this, and what tools can help me ensure I'm compliant and prevent future headaches? That's where tax software, specifically Wealthsimple Tax, comes into the picture, even after you've been through the ringer of a tax audit. It might seem counterintuitive to go back to a DIY tax solution after an audit, especially if the audit itself revealed errors or complexities. But hear me out. For millions of Canadians and increasingly, a growing number of Americans, Wealthsimple Tax, and its predecessor, Simple Tax, has become a go-to for its user-friendly interface and robust features. The question isn't just about filing, but about managing your tax life, especially when things get complicated. An audit, whether from the Canada Revenue Agency, CRA, or the Internal Revenue Service, IRS, is a deep dive into your financial records. It's their way of verifying the accuracy of your submitted tax return. It could be a random selection, a mismatch in reported income, or a claim that flagged their system. Regardless of the reason, the outcome can range from no changes to a reassessment, meaning you either owe more tax or, in some rare and pleasant cases, are due a refund. This process, while daunting, offers a crucial opportunity to learn, to adjust, and to build a more resilient tax strategy moving forward. And that's precisely where a tool like Wealthsimple Tax, with its focus on user empowerment and clear presentation of your financial data, can be incredibly valuable. First, let's address the immediate aftermath of an audit. You've gone through the process, provided documents, answered questions, and finally received your notice of reassessment, CRA, or an equivalent closing letter, IRS. This document is paramount. It details any changes made to your tax return, the reasons for those changes, and any resulting balance owing or refund due. Your first step, even before thinking about tax software, is to meticulously review this notice. Understand exactly what was adjusted and why. This understanding is the foundation for moving forward. Now, how does Wealthsimple Tax fit into this post-audit landscape? The primary function it offers in this scenario is the ability to easily amend or refile a return. If your audit resulted in changes, you'll need to update your tax records to reflect these new, official figures. Wealthsimple Tax allows you to do this in a surprisingly straightforward manner. For Canadian users, the CRA's refile service is fully integrated with Wealthsimple Tax. This means you can log back into your Wealthsimple Tax account for the specific tax year that was audited. You would then access the relevant profile and manually update any fields that were affected by the audit's reassessment. For example, if the CRA disallowed certain deductions, you would go into those sections and adjust the amounts accordingly. If a new income slip was identified, you would add that information. Wealthsimple Tax's intuitive interface makes it relatively easy to pinpoint the sections that need modification. Once you've made these adjustments, you can review and optimize your profile, ensuring the new figures align with your notice of reassessment. Then, you can submit the amended return electronically through the refile service. This is a massive advantage compared to the old days of printing out forms, making manual corrections, and mailing them in. The electronic submission is faster, more secure, and reduces the chance of further human error. For U.S. users, while the IRS doesn't have a direct refile equivalent in the same way the CRA does, amended returns are a standard process, usually filed using Form 1040X. While Wealthsimple Tax is primarily focused on the Canadian market, the principles of using good tax software to manage your tax information still apply. Many users maintain their tax data within their chosen software for record keeping and ease of generating prior year returns. If you've used Wealthsimple Tax for previous Canadian filings and are now dealing with an IRS audit, perhaps due to cross-border income or investments, the crucial step is to meticulously update your own records within the software to reflect the audit's outcome. This ensures that when you prepare future returns, your starting point is accurate. You would then typically use dedicated U.S. tax software or work with a tax professional to file your amended 1040X with the IRS, using the corrected data you've now accurately recorded in your personal tax history. Beyond simply amending a return, using Wealthsimple Tax after an audit provides several longer-term benefits. Firstly, it forces you to engage with your tax data in a more direct way. When you've been audited, you're acutely aware of the importance of accuracy and thorough record keeping. Wealthsimple Tax's structured input fields and clear summary pages encourage this. As you input your information, you can cross-reference it with the documents requested during your audit, ensuring you're capturing everything correctly. This hands-on approach helps demystify your tax situation and builds confidence. Secondly, Wealthsimple Tax's Review and Optimize feature becomes even more critical. After making adjustments based on your audit, you can rerun the optimization to see how the changes impact your overall tax liability or refund. This feature, which helps ensure you claim all eligible credits and deductions, is invaluable for course correction. It helps you understand the ripple effects of audit adjustments and ensures you're not leaving money on the table or setting yourself up for future discrepancies. Thirdly, excellent record keeping is paramount after an audit. The IRS and CRA both emphasize the importance of retaining your tax records for several years, typically a minimum of 3 to 6 years, depending on the type of record and potential issues. Wealthsimple Tax keeps a digital record of all your filed returns. This means you have easy access to your submitted tax returns and the underlying data. Should you ever face another inquiry, having these digitized and readily available within your Wealthsimple Tax account can significantly reduce the stress and effort involved in responding. You can quickly generate PDFs of your returns for your records or to share with a tax professional if needed. With that said, thanks for watching and until next time.